Ryan Cameron Uncensored. Wild 'N Out Season 21 on VH1, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the studio, Pretty V and B Simone.
One time. It's Sharon and Baby Girl.
Oh, yes.
Stop.
Yes.
Baby Girl. I watched the show.
I mean, I can see.
Baby Girl.
Yes.
Yeah, we happy
See?
to be here. We happy to be here.
Thank y'all for having us.
Yes.
We're excited. Wild 'N Out is coming. We on tour. We got to sell these tickets, and y'all need to pull up because I know y'all watch the show on TV, but in person, it's just a different experience.
Yeah.
Just a different experience.
It's
yeah.
so lit.
So
Everyone-
y'all still having fun?
so much fun.
Yeah.
You think when you stop having fun, you're going to stop? Like, if I'm not having fun with it,
I think we're going to always have fun on Wild 'N Out.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
It's just so many of us on that show that just bring something unique. So, yes, we're going to always have fun. And Nick going to always think of something next for us to do anyways.
And Nick always going to be fine.
Ooh, and all them kids. Love that man.
We love us some Nick.
Yeah, season 21 is out.
Yeah.
It's been kind of a springboard for so many people, though. I mean, you get on Wild 'N Out, and then you start doing other things. You start doing your stand-up. You start doing your one-night stands and all that stuff. I mean, for Nick, he's always been somebody who's always passed the torch. How is it important that to y'all, that he does that for y'all?
He just saw me at a time where we were... I won't speak for V. I'll let her answer that. But where I was on the internet, I wasn't doing stand up. I wasn't on the road, and he gave me a chance to be on national TV. TV is different.
Yeah.
You get a different audience, and he was the first person to really put me on a platform that broadened my audience like that. So it's great. Nick loves us. He really loves us. He believes in us, and he's always trying to. We could do this show. We could do this podcast. He's always giving us opportunities to do more. So I love him for that.
Yeah, Nick is just great. I mean, again, he, like B said, he's seen something in all of us, not just me, not just B, in DC, in Justina, to give us a chance to be a star. Like he always tells us, we can never do no wrong. So I think Wild 'N Out just gets better by the season.
Yeah.
So we're on season 21.
That's
I remember
amazing.
when my behind did not make season, what was it? Season...
It was 8 or 9 or 9 or 10.
It was like I didn't make season 8, and I was so disappointed, but I was like, that is a space for me to go get myself together and go work on my craft and go work on me. And then season 10, or I think 9 or 10 is when he called me back. Again, he just wants to see people win. And I think the world does not give Nick Cannon enough flowers. And when we had this platform, I'm going to always give him his flowers because he didn't have to say yes. He could have sent me home, anxiety, buckling my feet, like at night, trying to pick up and kill it. All
like,
of that.
Come
I'm
on,
like,
V,
come
you
on.
got it.
I know. We were so stressed
We
out
were
in our
stressed.
room. Like, that was New York.
Because it was so different.
Right.
When we first came in, we went through a boot camp to be on Wild 'N Out. You couldn't just show up, and they were like, they were talking to us now, hey now. That's
Right.
like, we call him daddy now, Uncle now. But he was like, y'all on Instagram. Like, we do TV. We don't know nothing about that Instagram stuff. They were like challenging us, but it pulled the best out of us, and he allowed us a space to be ourselves on that stage.
Yeah.
So it pushed us. Now, it was scary. We was crying, and I was.
Right.
V was. V's like, don't say we.
I
was crying. I was like, this is nuts. This is like the military. It was like,
for sure B was, but
She was crying.
I cried my first season.
But as far as anxiety, I had that.
You
Like,
own
when
that.
I was doodling every day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I was in that bathroom. I said, I have to make it. I'm not going back
We
to Carolina.
wanted to make it.
I'm not going back to Carolina. I'll be back.
I'm not going back to food stamps.
I'm not going back to Section 8.
We got more when we come back with Pretty V and B Simone. Wild 'N Out Season 21 on VH1, 9 p.m. It's Ryan Cameron Uncensored. Ryan Cameron Uncensored, Pretty V, B Simone in the studio. Y'all are like freaking frack, huh?
Thing one and thing two. Who's
When
thing
y'all
one?
get together.
It's the same laugh.
Britt Ash. For
It's
sure.
Britt Nash.
For sure.
She's Ash, I'm Brett.
Britt Nash.
Britt Nash.
So, being female comedians, you've put a lot of stuff on your back, with the old school comedians and the newer ones coming up. Has it been stressful in a sense, just outside of, Wild 'N Out, doing your own things and bringing that to the, to the community, especially with your one night stand that was so dope. Shout out to you and everything I see you do on the social media. Like, is it different for a female comedian nowadays?
The world right now is so sensitive. Shout out to all the greats that came before us. Simone,
Bernie Mac,
Richard
Pryor,
Monique.
Oh Lord.
The list goes on and on. You know, Eddie Murphy, just Dave Chappelle. I mean, it's
Jamie.
just. I will let B take this part away. I'm gonna go into because I always say I'm an all-purpose entertainer, and I think B's the same as well. You can't just put a comedian in and just say we're that because we do everything.
Right.
But I let her talk about because she's on stage, and I'll go in to talk about like how I feel about my side of.
Yeah, because I have a question I want to ask, but let B answer. But then now I have a question I want to ask you.
Yeah, I just think we don't come from once again, I'll speak for me, come from open mic nights and doing the hustle and bustle that all these OG comedians had to go through. But once again, I still had to go through a process. Right. It wasn't easy for them. It's not easy for us. Right. You know, if it was that easy, then okay, you do it. You know, we had to work very, very hard for our platform, but I've gotten support from the OG comedians. I've gotten support. I've got to go on tour, ladies' night tour with Kim Whitley, and just be on stage with these beautiful women that she's such a lady. I can't think of her name.
Adele Givens?
Adele, yes. I love her. I've been on stage with these legends, so they support me. I wouldn't say it's difficult as a female. I think it's more difficult with the age gap. For me, you know, it's like these Instagram. No, I'm not an influencer. I'm an impactor. I have businesses. I've come from a broke girl in Dallas, Texas, in the hood with my granny Pleasant Grove to a multi-millionaire. That's not easy to do. We're a part of the 1%. So we're making the blueprint. Right. We're the first generation of social media celebrities. We're the first generation of it, you know? So we never saw anybody do it this way. We just figured it out, and I showed up as my true, authentic self on the internet, and it's opened so many doors for me. So I haven't really struggled as a female. You know, it's more of the age gap and getting support from the older generation.
We got more when we come back. It's Ryan Cameron Uncensored. Wild 'N Out Season 21, VH1, 9 p.m. Eastern. Yes, I'm Pretty V.
Yes.
At the B Simone.
Yes.
Pretty V and B Simone are in the studio. V, you know, you are one of the sweetest people I know.
Sweetest.
When you post something and it does not get the reaction, or you get backlash, and you're just doing something that you think is clever and funny, and you go and people come for you, how do you deal with that?
That's why I gave it to B when it came to the sensitive part of the comedic world that we're in. I'm an actress. You know, I love the art.
At the end of the day.
Yes.
Right. I love art.
She's so creative.
Anything that has anything that's creative around it, or me wanting to, my imagination is where I live off of. And it's sometimes it I don't want to be emotional on here, but sometimes it gets me a little sad because, like my homegirl told me, people are growing with you, but also people are shedding from you because they just don't get it.
Yeah.
You're getting new followers every day. You're getting people that don't know you every day. That's like, what is this girl doing? It doesn't look right. It doesn't make sense. She's making fun of people. Like, you should cancel her. You should. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me. And I just think I've been doing this. Now I'm in a season where I just want to excel and accelerate on what I have. But I want people to get it, and I can't make everyone get it.
Exactly.
I just got to do me.
That's right.
So it doesn't feel right when you get backlash over that you're doing and you feel like it's art. It doesn't feel right when you're just trying to be just the person where you're just doing the work and you're just being the person who God called you to be. I can't get mad. You can't get mad at me because the gift is in me, and I'm just trying to just spread love and
light.
Just in this light and just draw people into what I'm doing. And lately, since I got my doctorates, I felt like it's just been so much attacks in this moment. You don't like what I got here from the honorary. Now you're talking about that I'm not funny. Then you said I need to go back to Rick Ross. Then you said it's just so much different things. And I'm just like, bro, like outside of that, I'm just trying to build a legacy and have longevity and be funny organically. I'm not trying. I'm just throwing on some white boots in a little outfit, and I'm just having fun on my table. And people who get it, who don't. And I've been getting that lately, and it's been crazy for sure.
Well, I think that the higher that you climb, you should expect that.
Yeah.
You know, as they always say, people don't really get upset about people who aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
If y'all weren't doing anything because there's so many people that they wish that they could do what y'all are doing. They just don't have. They've tried a million things to try to get put on, and it just ain't resonate with nobody. So now they got to attack you and attack you. I think you're brilliant. I think y'all are both hilariously funny.
Brilliant. Pretty V is brilliant.
And that people can't get at you. Like, Richard Pryor and all those people y'all named, they just put out albums and nobody could go and make a tweet or put something on X. And that was the whole thing about it. If you can remove all of that, because I think social media is God's, way of showing people that evil still exists.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
Because it's like people who have no access, they got a cat as a profile picture.
Yeah.
Got the first thing to say about what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know how to say it to you in a way, because I've been doing this for decades, but keep doing what you're doing.
Yes.
And don't give it no energy, because that's what they are like vampires. They just trying to suck the energy out of you. And if you let it get to you, then you'll be dealing with another thing. So I'm just like, keep doing it. Y'all are amazing. I am so glad to know y'all. And, and I'm just, it's my first time meeting you. I was always a fan, but I'm like, do your damn thing, man. Forget these people. Because that's what they want to do. They want to be able to suck the energy out of you and then bring you down. And then next thing, what happened to you?
Yeah.
We don't have time. Y'all got too much stuff to do.
Y'all don't want to be back on food stamps. I'm just saying.
We will not
be back on Section 8.
And we will keep going. And
what's so crazy? It makes my heart smile when I'm able to sit alongside of you, B. Because it's just like she's been through so much, media outside of it. I'm feeling a little vibe when it comes to my art, like people questioning what I do, but don't understand social media and people who hate will veer you away from your promise.
Right.
They will really veer you away. And what else do you do? This is all that we know.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all we know is to live in our purpose and use the gift that God gave us. We have no other tools.
And it's who he called us to be.
I don't have no plan B.
Yeah.
This is my plan A until God say otherwise, when it comes to whatever else he has, the next mission. But right now, I am in my purpose. And I know that even if let's just say ministry, I know I'm be on that pulpit like, so let me tell you what the dog said today. Like whatever it's gonna be.
And that's coming too.
A wife, a
mother.
A mother. I'm gonna always find a joke into it because I don't take stuff serious sometimes.
And we met your mother. Your mother is so grounded.
Phenomenal.
And I think that's always the base of your temple, is the fact that when you turn off all this stuff, you turn the camera off and you turn off the IG, that when you and your mother have these conversations, I'm sure she tells you that you are special.
Oh, yeah.
And she's even brought B under herself as well.
Lord.
And been loving on her
Speaks
as well.
so much life into me. She called me up, don't pay attention to it. No, she would send me scripture on this and that and combating the enemy and focus, and she's just so powerful, and she's so confident in her faith, and I admire that. I strive to be like that. Her faith is just so strong.
It's unshakable.
Unshakable. That unshakable faith. So that's the goal. We just staying focused, and I know y'all probably gonna cut this down, run out of time. I don't know, but I gotta say it.
Say it.
This girl next to me, Pretty V. What's the camera? This going on the internet. Both cameras. This girl done been by my side in the darkest days of my life. Who she is on the internet is who she is in real life. She loves God. She loves her community. She loves her friends. She is so creative. I comment under all her posts, I can't believe you, my friend. I can't believe this is my friend. She has so many characters, and seeing her one-woman show, this girl is powerful. She's powerful. She doesn't speak life into me, so I'm going to speak life into her publicly. We do this privately all day, every day. We do this all day, every day. So just how she encouraged me through my darkest times, I had to ignore the phone. I had to ignore the chirping and the whispers and all that. She's going to ignore it. She's going to keep going, and she is covered by God, and she is, you said the word, the perfect word. I don't think I've ever used that to describe her. She's brilliant. She's brilliant. Her gift is brilliant. Her mind is brilliant. And I told her this, the enemy is always going to try to attack her where God is trying to use her. And God uses her mind because it's brilliant. So I want to say that publicly. We don't care nothing about these comments. We're going to keep going. I'm going to keep supporting her. She's going to keep supporting me. And she has a community that loves her publicly and privately. And she's brilliant. And that's that.
We love you.
Thank you so much, B.
She's brilliant. You're brilliant. I love that word. I'm going to start using that for her.
Wild and Out season 21 on VH1, 9 p.m. Eastern. Y'all tell them how to get at y'all on all the social media as if they didn't already know.
Yes.
I'm just sitting here like, wow. Thank you
Come
so
on,
much.
I love you.
Seriously.
I mean every word. You know it.
Thank you so much.
Brilliant. That's a good word for you.
Brilliant.
We're going to be on the porch with gray hair.
Tell the people where they can find us.
You would stand up at 89.
I want to be on the beach. I'm not trying to be
She ain't trying to be like in the life, like the Life movie. Come on, Claude.
Well, you already know what time it is, y'all. Your girl Pretty V at Yes, I'm Pretty V on all major platforms. Yes, I'm Pretty V.
Yep, and the B Simone. I launched a podcast. Let's try this again. Please check it out. Pretty V is on episode 1 or 2, 2 or 3. Excuse me. It's out on every platform. So let's try this again on every platform, and the B Simone on every platform.
There you go.
Yep.
Ryan Cameron,
Thank you,
Uncensored. Give it up
guys.
for Pretty V and B
One
Simone.
time.
Yeah.